From year to year, month to month, week to week, and day to day, people across the world are obsessed with a phenomenon that is professional wrestling. But why? 101 reasons to love professional wrestling. There are many components of professional wrestling that should be both understood and celebrated, in no particular order. House shows. Long before televised productions, pay-per-views, and live streaming options, professional wrestling was a touring act. A stand-up comedian goes town to town telling the same jokes, and a band touring goes stage to stage playing the same set list every night. The same script will be used every night when a play is being performed. Professional wrestling has more similarities to these traditions than many would think. Tracing back to its traveling carnival and vaudeville act roots, professional wrestling would always make its rounds. With these unconnected shows, it was easy to put together an entertaining card. A wrestling promotion would showcase the same wrestlers in the same matches, with often the same results. Then on to the next town 100 miles away, with the same exact presentation. This was before the days of everyone being privy of every result that happens on any given night. These fans didn't know or care because the show right there in front of them was exciting and something to look forward to. This would result in wrestling feuds lasting for months and even years. And since the performers were facing off every night, they could put together a match that would entertain the audience more than a normal one-off. These shows were also a chance to have big title matches, as advertised on the early studio wrestling shows. But times change. Televised productions, pay-per-views, and live streaming options, on top of the internet providing more coverage than ever before. However, these house shows wouldn't be too far off. It would be common to see the same big main events night after night, the same mid-card matches, and the same copy and paste production. But there is still a magic to the modern day house show. You get to see the performers you watch on TV right before your very eyes. The good guys win, the bad guys lose, and the fans go home happy and yearning for the next live event experience. Then sometimes, the promotions throw a huge curveball at us. A championship match will not go as expected, and a new champion will be crowned. This is not something that is taken for granted. Sometimes contracts end, someone gets in real life trouble, or there's an internal decision that a change is needed, and it's needed despite the event not being televised. Bret the Hitman Hart's first title reign came after defeating Nature Boy Ric Flair at a house show in 1992. Diesel would defeat Bob Backlund for the WWF World title in 1994. Tag titles would swap around. Women's championships have switched. Mid-card titles like the WWE Intercontinental and WCW's television title would move on to new owners and back and forth. Even the NXT World title would change owners twice at house shows. It's these moments that turn a house show into an event for the history books. It's these moments that keep the anything can happen vibe alive. Of course, 9 times out of 10, you're getting the same show from the same town before. But that's the magic of a professional wrestling house show. On any given night, an upset or surprise can happen, and that's what keeps us going back for more.